Hey guys, System here, and this is ATM9. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Go ahead and jump forward, back into this maze pack. In between episodes, I did a lot of enchanting, right? So I did our tools, did our weapons, and I did all the armor. I think up to the way that I want them anyway. Have efficiency on both of these up to 9. I believe that's a max there. And that one has Silk Touch. This one has Fortune 8 and Boon of the Earth. Ores may be found when mining stone. It actually happens quite a lot, but I'm just trying it out to see if it's worthwhile or just spammy. So I'll end up trying that at some point. Then over here, our sword, we have Leech 8. We have Looting 8, of course. Scavenger 3. Mobs killed may roll their loot tables twice, which is pretty OP. Sharpness 9, Sweeping Edge 8, and Vorpal 8. So pretty cool little chance on that one. The Vorpal is a lot of damage. Very well worth getting. Anyway, then I have Vorpal 7 on this one because I ran out of points for 8. I have Smite X, I have Looting 8, I have Leech 8, Frost Aspect, just trying that one out. Slows and weakens the target, so I thought I'd try that. Then on the armors here, I have Magic Protection 9 on 2 pieces. I have Protection 8 on 2 pieces, which I believe are the max. Then I have Mana Boost and Mana Regen on every piece, because, well, I think it's the max as well, so that's 7. If we get into any Rs, it's just free mana and Mana Regen as well. Then on this one, I have Air Infinity, removes the mining speed penalty when not at the ground. I believe that one works in the water there. And then this one here, we have Stable Footing, negates the mining speed penalty for flying. So we have that one as well. Trying out some other random ones as well, I guess. Spectral Bite, chance to target a Spectral Bite on the attacker. Basically does the Evoker attack, except for it looks kind of green and spectral. And it does it AoE, which is pretty cool. Then we also have, what else do we have for weird ones? Vitality 8, that one I believe is a full bar of health. Trying out Icy Thorn, slows the attackers. Curse the Bone seems pretty powerful. That's not even the max level, I just didn't have enough points. Chance to apply Bone Shield, which is a buff. And it's like a Thorn effect, but it seems very powerful. So I thought I'd try that one as well. The other thing I did in between episodes was come back to the Twilight Forest, to the Hollow Hills that we came to originally, trying to set up our farm for the gems, right? And we failed because the Dreadful Dirt wouldn't work in this area right here. But apparently, I got a comment on the video, and it told me that if I come underneath, there's actually another biome. See right there, it says underground in the top right there. We can actually do it here, and it works perfectly. So I've actually gone ahead and set it up here. It's just a little, I think, 3x3 of Dreadful Dirt, so I can test it out. But I'm able to farm up the gems down of the Twilight Forest very easily just by killing mobs down here. I haven't had any real luck, I guess, to get the flawless ones, but got lots of the, I guess, the blue ones, right? So that's pretty cool there. With that, we'll be able to, at some point, automatically farm the treasure column, which is kind of the idea. Just wanted to show you this because, well, now I have figured out, I know how it works, and we can actually use our Dreadful Dirt in this dimension, no problem at all whatsoever. So my plan for today is go ahead and automate this here, the Mycelial Reactor from Industrial Foregoing. This thing will actually produce 25 million RF stick if you can actually automate all the 16, I guess, Mycelial generators as well. So there's 16 of these, and you have to automate them. They all have different requirements and different things they use for power, but you need to produce power with every one of them consistently, non-stop, and draw that power while keeping them going to keep this one working, right? So that's kind of the play out here. So I have a lot of stuff here kind of ready to go. We're going to go ahead and start with this one here. This one is the Metallurgic Mycelial Generator. So this one uses meat and a ingot, I believe, to actually produce power. So we're going to be using that one, I guess, first, right? So let's go ahead and start this process. See if we can actually get all 16 of these automated. So this is the first one here. This one is going to produce power. Like I said, it's going to use meat and a random ingot. Doesn't really matter which one. I think we have a whole lot of the uranium, so we'll probably go ahead and use that one there for this one. Anyway, go ahead and hook that up. Put a export bus. We'll want to put meat into this one. So we'll go ahead and grab some meat, just like this. And then an ingot. We'll use uranium. Like I said, we have 3 of those seeds. We have tons of it. Do that right there. And that should actually start getting everything there if I actually speed that up. Acceleration card, I guess. There you go. This is going to produce power. Now you need to consistently draw the power from these machines to actually make this work as well. So I'm just going to let them fill up for right now. Then they'll stop working. At a later point, we'll come back and make sure we're draining the power out of them all consistently. But that's already one done. That one's finished, right? So we're producing the meat from that farm there. And the ingots are just being automatically crafted. And I think we have a ton of uranium as well, right? So uranium, we have 440k of the essence, so we don't have to worry about that at this point. And the system's actually taught to, I guess, told with the Requestify to automatically make the ingots. So one down, right? Next one will probably be the crimmed. Let's go ahead and grab this one here. This one's actually really easy as well. Go ahead and pop that down. This one here, if you look at the crimmed, right? So go in there. I think it has to be something from the nether, like the actual trees and stuff, right? So go in there, go to use on that, check that out. Yeah, it has to be any material from the nether. We could actually do it with the crimson fungus, I think, just with nature essence and nether essence. Oh, also I made the better version of this here. So go into here, check that out, right here. The wireless universal terminal here. I made the better version. So basically you can combine this up with the other terminals, and then you have access to all of them inside one. So in here now, you go ahead and open next terminal. I can have my crafting grid over here now, right? Or I guess my pattern grid. I actually set up the recipe in that one. I can actually go to the next terminal and actually drop off that recipe as well. So I can do it all, I guess, in my inventory now and not have to worry about it, which is really nice. But anyway, let's go into here. There you go. Go ahead and hook this one up as well. Let's just go to a export bus. This one will require a crafter card. Might as well give it accelerations. Probably don't want that there. And then we just want to go ahead and grab our crimson fungus. And with that, that should start working there. Oh, we actually need to hook it up to a cable here. There you go. This one's producing power as well. So 2 down and I guess 14 to go. Next one will be the rocket generator. So this one uses rockets. And with those rockets, it just produces power for free, right? So I'll have to come up with a rocket recipe here in a second. But let's go ahead and drop off the export bus. Do the same thing, acceleration and the crafter card. There you go. With that, we'll actually have to design a rocket recipe. So we'll go to next terminal, go to here, and then we'll probably just do this one manually, actually. What would we do? Probably paper. Let's go ahead and grab paper. That'll be probably something we need for the recipe here. Do that. And we'll go ahead and grab some gunpowder as well, because we got tons of that. And a way to actually produce this as well, I believe. I think we could actually produce this. Oh yeah, we get with the witch hats anyway. So we can do it that way. We could also do it this way. So if we actually start running down, we could do that no problem as well. I could also always make the seeds as well. So anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Go ahead and get that one hooked up. And with that, I guess we could just go ahead and actually make our recipe, right? So I didn't actually do that yet. Let's go to terminal. There you go. Do this. This will be flight duration 2 ones. And with that, we just go ahead and drop that off into, not there. That's completely wrong. We want to actually put it in here. Next terminal. There you go. Drop it off to here. And then I probably want to go ahead and make one of those rockets too to make sure I grab the right one, because otherwise I'm going to pull a generic no MBT data one. Go ahead and do this here. Pop you into there, and that should start filling up here in a second. There you go. It's producing tons of them, and there you go. Another one done, just like that. Fantastic. What is the next one up? Next one up is going to be pink. This one's a little weird here. This one generates power off anything pink. It doesn't produce power very much, like very much of it, right? So it's like 9,000 or something, and only 3.45 seconds, I guess, per item. But I have a good little kind of item for that one, I think, as well. So I'll head over here. Go ahead and set this one up to export. We're going to be using pink concrete slabs, because I saw we can actually do those ones pretty easily and pretty consistently, right? So go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and head over here for this recipe, because there'll be multiple steps here. So the way we'll be doing this one, I guess, is from the pink concrete, right? So we'll have to have that recipe. I'll have to have this one here. So that one's super easy with the essence. This one here will have the pink dye, so go ahead and grab that. Apparently I don't have a recipe for this yet, so let's grab you. Go back to the previous one, right? So we want to go here, here. We'll need pink dye. The way we're going to do our pink dye, actually, is going to be with, is that it? Nope, we want this here, right? Yes, pink mystical petal. There we go. Grab that one. Petal we can actually get from the essence, right? Which will be from the pink flowers. And that's pretty much it there. So that should be all the recipes for that. We'll see if that actually works here in a second if we drop all this stuff off, right? And so that reactor should probably turn on as long as we have the crafting card in there. I don't remember if we actually put it in there yet. And what, that might be another one done. Go ahead and check that out. It doesn't seem to be. Let's go ahead, crafting card, accelerations. Let's see if that one starts working there. There you go. Look at that. That actually worked pretty consistent. And I think that's a good way of doing it too. There's different options, like I said, you could use for the pink there. But this will just make it so we get more bang for a buck. And it's actually spreading it out over several kinds of essence at the same time. I think that's a pretty good way of handling that one there. Next one is a culinary generator. This one just uses food. I think we already have a recipe for our toast, right? So go to toast here. Yeah, I already have a toast recipe. So we'll just use toast here. Don't know what the burn time is on toast, but I guess we could check that, right? So let's go to export bus. This right here. Go ahead and drop you off. And then we just want some toast, right? So let's go ahead and pop that in there. Go ahead and see what the actual burn time on this is. Sometimes you want to use different stuff because it's all going to have different burn time. But every piece of toast apparently is going to be 56 seconds, which is not too bad as well. Oh, another thing to mention too, actually, we're getting wheat for free right now. because I set up this guy here too. Where's he at? He is here. A cobalt. So I grabbed that guy from the mob farm from the Twilight Forest. I used a data model. And with that data model, we'll be able to get another material, I guess, later on in a little bit here. Actually, if I go here and show you, get these predictions. There you go. Actually, with these predictions, you can't get anything. No, where was it here? It's this stuff I wanted. There you go. Journalized Twilight predictions. We need that to actually get us some steel leaf, right? We're going to be using this at a different part of the automation today, so I had to have a way to get that, so I made sure we had that cobalt. While I was farming up the actual gems of the Twilight, I got him up to self-wear anyway, so that thing didn't really have to run 80 cycles at all. Another easy one to do will be this one here, the Ender Mycelial Generator. This one can use Ender Pearls or Eyes of the Ender, right? So let's go ahead and pump this here. Go ahead and pump you there. Probably just use the Eyes of Ender because it'll be longer burn time, right? So we'll just do another craft card, acceleration. You can go to Eye of Ender, and that should pretty much handle this one, actually. That should be pretty much it right there. There you go. It's actually producing. It's doing the stuff things. I'm going to use on that one. I'm kind of curious about the burn time on that. How often will it be actually burning that? Area 160 seconds, so not too much. That's actually not bad power. 256,000 RF. I mean, efficiency-wise, not FE tick-wise, but efficiency-wise, that's actually not too bad. So that's another one done right there. Some of these are really easy. The really hard ones, I guess, are going to be these ones here. The disenchantment and the potion. They'll be the hard ones. I guess potion will be pretty easy as well. Let's go grab lava in a second because we don't have infinite lava. But let's set this one up as well because this one's super easy too. So this one's just a furnace, so just anything burnable. So let's go ahead and pump you right here. Go ahead and pump you right there. Check out coal. Do I have coal automated? I can't remember. Go ahead and check that out. Cool. Yeah, we have blocks. We'll just use blocks here. Go ahead and set a block of coal in there. Set up the acceleration and the crafting. And that one should work as well. Probably should check the burn rate on that as well. Let's go into here. Check this one. Because we may have some better options here for this one, actually. We could probably do like Inferium coal or the mystical agriculture coals if we really wanted to. What is the burn time? Oh, 800 seconds? That's more fast enough. We'll be able to keep up with that essence, I guess, production. No problem at all whatsoever. So there you go. How many are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once we get to 8, we'll have to worry about channels. I'm going with all the single channel ones first. The next generator is a little bit of a weird one. It's going to be the slimy mycelial. And this one here actually uses slime. So some form of slime and milk, and it produces power, right? So you need both. So I have a animal rancher here. We're going to be using that for the milk here. So let's do that. Then I'm going to have to wall this guy in a little bit. So let's do that. Also, I have I guess a cow in one of these here, a mob imprisonment tools. This is from Industrial Foregoing. It's a little pokeball, so that makes it so you can pick up mobs really easy, right? So just like that. If we go ahead and give that power, probably, should be able to start automatically, getting ourselves milk really easy. Then we're going to want to pull that in the system as well. Also, that machine is really loud, right? So let's actually go to muffler and milk. There you go. Anything else? Cow ambient. Not sure if there's any other sounds. I just want to make sure I listen here for a couple of seconds. Now it looks like we're good. Let's go ahead and turn that off there. And with that, we should be getting milk, no problem. I don't know why there's like output slots in this one, actually. Why is there like all these slots here? Doesn't matter too much. We've got tons of milk there. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a importer. So we've got an import bus. End up pulling that into the system. We still have a decent amount of channels over here too, so I'm not worried about that. Go ahead and hook you up to you. And with that, we'll just set that to milk, I guess, just so it's set to milk. I don't think we need to filter it, but we will. And give that a bunch of acceleration as well. Now we just need to have a way to store that, and then this is pretty much done back here. So we'll go ahead and get the actual generator hooked up as well. So let's go ahead and do that and that. I think I got 2 drives in this puppy. We'll need 2 of these set up anyway. We're going to need 1 for lava, which will probably be the next one we do. So let's go ahead and drop this off in here. Go ahead and set that to milk. Make sure it has a overflow destruction card, just like this. And this one here, I guess we might as well set up as well. Let's grab you. This one's going to be for our lava, because we still don't have infinite lava yet. Wait a sec. Oh, okay, that was a new one. Let's go ahead and grab you. Do that there. And that's good, right? There we go. They both have the upgrades, and they're good to go. Should be able to then just pop these into here. There you go. And we should start seeing milk in the system, hopefully. Yeah, we already got 8 buckets, and hopefully that's going to go up more. 9, yeah, it's just going up there now. Now that we got milk, we just go ahead and pop that down. Go ahead and grab ourselves another export bus, right? So export bus for the win. Go ahead and pop you in there. Go ahead and give you a float cable. More accelerations. Crafter card, we don't need don't think. How much slime do I actually have? Slime? Not slim. Let's go to slime. We got 15k. No, we got 250. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We don't have to worry about that. Good to drop you in there. Then go ahead and grab ourselves some milk as well. So nice that you can do the liquids and the items in the same export bus. You didn't used to be able to do that, but super simple that we can do that now. There you go. That one is done as well. And that's going to be 8 channels. So one thing I want to worry about here, I guess, at this point, is not to mix these channels with the next line of them that we're going to set up. So I'm going to put a fiber here, and that'll keep the cables able to move power, but they won't exchange information from these cables, right? Because these cables can only move up to 8 channels. And even if I pull from another line here, sometimes it works weird with the priority. So you're better off disconnecting a quartz fiber just to make sure you keep them separate. So that should work there for the channels. And we just have 8 more to go here. So let's go ahead and do lava next. The next generator we're going to set up is going to be for lava, right? So I just hooked up a ender tank here. There's nothing in it yet, but it has it's filtered lava. It has acceleration, which is what we need here. You need to head over to the nether, I suppose. Let's go to the nether. It is right here, I think. I think I'm on top of a bastion, right? So I need to find the right spot to kind of get out of here. Maybe it's down here, hopefully. And see if we can actually find the right way out. Looks like it's out this way. We just need to find an area where there's 10,000 buckets of lava, right? So this should have it no problem actually in this area here. So we'll go ahead and set up in this area. Should probably go ahead and turn our borders on too so I can see the chunk area. You know, just make sure we're kind of all inside of one chunk here. We're going to be using crate to do this, so it's super easy actually. So let's go ahead and grab this right here. Go ahead and set up a little ring here so we kind of get this done pretty simply. Like that. Go ahead and pop that down. Have myself one of these. It is a hose pulley. So the hose pulley is really easy to make. So it takes one of these copper casings here. So a stripped wood with a copper used on it turns it into the casing. Then you also need some kelp there as well. So for the kelp, all you need to do is actually use some essence. So if you don't have any, you just grab it from essence, super easy. Smelt that down, get the blocks, and make the pulley with a plate as well. Go ahead and grab the pulley. Go ahead and pop that right there. Then we don't need this block, so let's get rid of you. Then this is the side where we're going to attach a crank. So just attach this hand crank here. There you go. Then I think you shift or right click. No, maybe it's just click. There you go. Just right click there. It'll start lowering the pulley into the lava. And like I said, as long as there's 10,000 buckets, which there obviously is in this area, should become an infinite source of lava, and we don't have to worry about that point. Let's go ahead and grab a pipe here, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab a ultimate mechanical pipe. Go ahead and pop that on there. Probably go into our actual, here, tool belt. Pull this out. You know, it's not particularly fast, I don't remember. Yeah, it's not particularly fast, but I'm not worried about that. And with that, we just go ahead and throw down the tank here, and hopefully that starts getting lava in it. Oh, it has 32 buckets of lava in it already, and this will buffer another 128 buckets as well. You can see there it's actually being pulled in from the system as well. So go to lava now. We should, yeah, we already have 120 buckets, so that's enough to go ahead and actually automate this generator. So super simple. I almost forgot to actually chunk load this as well, so actually just make sure we're actually in the right chunk here, which we are. Go ahead and chunk load that. Then we don't have to worry about this anymore. Got the magma one all hooked up as well. You can see here it's actually getting lava. Notice that there is a slot for this one, which is a little weird, but you go to, I guess, mycelial and then mag. You'll see you have like 2 options with this one. You can actually put redstone into it. It'll produce more power, but you don't need it. You just give it the lava just alone. It has the same burn time, which is all I care about. I just want to have the burn time, having this constantly producing, and that is going to be what actually gives us the power from the reactor, right? So that is cool there. May notice too, actually connected to a second line here on this dense cable, and that's why I need the fiber here, because we'll have the second line. So this will be 8 channels for moving down there, and then we have our 8 channels for down here, and they're not mixing because of the quartz fiber here. So the next one we're going to set up here is going to be the potion mycelial. So we'll go ahead and get that one done. We're going to be using a potion brewer for this, so we have to automate that as well. We can actually lock the recipe in here, which is awesome. So go ahead and drop this stuff off, then lock the brewing input. It only allow those items in there, which is fantastic. Then after that, is there anything else we need to lock here? I don't think so. That might be fine since we're setting it to just one recipe. We'll try it out here anyway. We'll put an export bus on that. Go ahead and hook it up to there, at which point we should be able to export the items we need, which would be everything I just put in there. So let's actually go ahead and pop those out real quick. Go ahead and pop you in there, you in there, you in there. So that's fine. I guess bottles as well. We'll have to give it a sink as well for water, I guess. We'll do that. And on this side, we'll just do the water. We'll do a pull. So that's good there. It's getting its items too, which is nice. Let's go ahead and drop off everything else in there. So we want some accelerations. And do we need anything else? I guess just blaze powder. So let's go ahead and grab that. You need to make sure you have that recipe locked too, because otherwise the blaze powder will end up in the input section, I believe. but now it's just ending up in the correct spot, which point will produce these here. They're going to be awkward potions, and then it'll turn to lingering potions of resistance too. You can use any potion. It just seemed really easy to use these ones here. What's that turning into? Yeah, resistance too. Those are the ones we want, and that should be fine. That should be perfect. So all we have to do now, I guess, go ahead and throw down our actual Mycelial Generator, pop it into here, then just export the potion at the top. So it'd be here, the output, and we want to push up the top there. There you go. And once it's done going through those 3 potions, it should automatically go ahead and make another set of 3. And that should work just fine. So super, super simple in that one, actually. Thought it'd be more work, but it's not. That's actually really easy. Huh. I want to make sure that's working. I thought I was going to have more issues with this. I guess because it's only the one recipe. Yeah, otherwise it could have been some issues. Like if you want to set up for a bunch of recipes, you have to pump the blaze powder through a different side. Otherwise it'd end up in the input slot. Yeah, that's super easy. Super easy. Okay, so that's cool. And we'll have to deal with the bottles, but we'll do that at the end. Yeah, that's cool. So it's producing power, it's doing the thing, and then we'll have to output the bottles later on. Either way, that is that one, and that one's cool. I guess the next one will be the Halosis Generator, and this one is going to be for Dragon's Breath, right? So I don't remember with this one. Some of them actually have some like negative effects, right? So the Frosty like freezes you. Explosion just does annoying explosions that push you back. Nether Star, I think, gives you Wither. The Death has, I forget what it does to you, but it does something bad to you as well. Can't remember if this one does anything bad. We'll see if this one does. If so, we'll kind of do it, I guess the enchantment one next. We'll kind of see how it works out here. So all we have to do is grab an export bus, I think, on this one. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and hook those up there. And then just use some Dragon's Breath here. And if so, we are good because we already have this automated as well. That's good. Go ahead and speed that up. And it doesn't look like we get any debuff. Okay, so this one's good as well. So that's fine. I guess all we have left are the annoying ones. So we'll go ahead and do the disenchantment first. Then I want to do these ones last because I got to fight through negative effects while we're kind of doing it. Most people don't put this stuff right in their base either, but I'm not most people. I'm going to be putting it here. I'll just know never to stand in this area right here because there'll be a whole bunch of negative effects here. So anyway, that's the thing. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these done. So like I said, for the next one, we're going to need a steel leaf seed. So I have some steel leaf with just this recipe right here, right? So just the generalized Twilight predictions. Then I think we need tertium. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. Go ahead and pop you in there. That should get us a seed very quickly. Hopefully enough. Let's go ahead and get that done here. The cool thing about this stuff, it actually has a weapon you can actually craft that actually always has a chance on it, which we'll be able to disenchant and just consistently get enchantments for the setup there. Let's actually go to our seed setup here. I guess our mystical setup. Replace another Inferium. I've been slowly replacing them because we don't really need them too much anymore. So that's good there. That should be getting us the steel leaf. Let's go ahead and head back inside. See how many we actually need to get us actual enough to do our recipe here. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get steel leaf. Yeah, I think it's 8 we need. So let's do that there. Go ahead and grab you. And to go ahead and grab that. So what you do with this stuff is go ahead and craft it up into these here. These little steel leaf knives, right? I think you can use any stick. And with that, actually, I think always has Smite 2 on it. So go ahead and craft another one. Smite 2. Another one. Smite 2. So yeah, we'll be able to set up a recipe to autocraft the steel leaf here now. So we can actually grab that no problem, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and throw us down a disenchantment Mycelial Generator, just like that. So I'll be sitting there. The down here I dug out a little spot, so we could actually go ahead and do some automation here. So I guess it'll be over here. So do that. I have to move the power over a little bit too, I guess. So I need more cabling than I thought. So I guess we'll need a cable here. Oh, not that. Go ahead and break you. Go ahead and grab some cable, the universal. So that should work there. Then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves a crafter. We'll need one of them. Go ahead and grab a crafter real quick. Just needs to be a tier 1, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab a tier 1 like that. Need to go ahead and set up some recipes and get this done really quick. So I guess what we need to do, the recipe, we're going to teach it. I guess first off, before anything, I'll go ahead and fill up most of these slots with cobblestone, just like that. Then tell it to remember. I want to put some steel leaf in here, and some sticks as well. So that is good as well. Make sure we hit that remember button. That adds those little ghost blocks there, so it won't fill up with a whole bunch of items we don't need to fill up there. Then we want to export, I guess, the steel leaf and the sticks in there as well. So we have a export box, I guess. And then we'll have to hook this up somehow. Kind of a little jankly. Let's go ahead and get out of there a little bit. Let's do that. Kind of come over. Actually, we could just come up right here. There you go. That is good. That'll be on its own 8 channels, which is fantastic, actually. And with that, it should start filling up there. I guess once we set the exports, right? So we'll have to export that. And then we'll need a stick as well. So a stick into there, and then some accelerations. And that should fill up there pretty quickly, right? So it has that. Oh, I didn't put in a crafting card, I guess. Let's put in a crafting card. No, a craft card. And that should be able to craft that now, hopefully. There you go. It's actually doing the steel leaf. Now we just need to set the recipe for that little steel leaf dagger, right? Steel leaf is this. And then the knife, right? So let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and hit apply. And that should craft. Oh, it has the wrong stick. Oh, actually automatically made it after that point? That seems odd. Let's set the recipe correctly. Here you go. There you go. Maybe it just realized it after. I don't know why it started making them. Either way, we have 4 of them, which is fine. Then I grabbed one of these. It is a transfer gadget. This is from Pneumatic Craft. You actually make them from the compressed iron that you just find in chests there. But really good for moving things from block to block in a single block without having to do any other piping here. At which point I'll throw in a enchantment extractor. And that should end up getting the actual daggers, which is what we want there. At which point, I guess we'll have another exporter. So we'll put an export bus on this one. And this one will be set for books, right? So we just need books into this one. So let's just do a book. Go ahead and craft card, acceleration. And that should end up full of books. Now I'll start disenchanting. Then we'll want to go ahead and put this out the top, right? So I guess I push out the top. Oh, I need to pull out of this one. I forgot we had a space here. Then we'll just set the extract on that cable there. And then on this side here to the left, I guess, we want the knives. So that is the orange one to push that way. Now void that off. At which point this will just stay constantly filled with books. And we don't have to worry about it anymore. They'll just end up here. And then we'll have to void off these books as well. Which I guess is just another trash can, right? So let's go ahead and grab another trash can. One of these ones right here. Fantastic. And then I just go ahead and void that out the back. There you go. And that handles that. That is one more done, right? So we just do a push on that. There you go. I think that's good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So that should just infinitely fill up with Smite 2 books. And just do the stuff and things that we did. And that'll actually burn each one is 36 seconds there, which is not too bad. I didn't mention why I use this potion here either, I guess for the potion mycelial. So this one here, the potion, the time is actually pretty good on it. So it's 94 seconds and really easy to make. That's the only reason I use that particular potion. It was just stuff I had infinitely, right? So especially the shulker, because I'm not using them for anything else. So the next one we're going to set up is going to be the frosty generator. I saw if we actually use just regular snow, it has the same burn time as snow blocks. So probably be the route we go here, because it's just way more efficient, right? So let's just do that. Go ahead and pop off these recipes here, and go ahead and get one in here, one in there. And you'll see the first one, I guess, with a naked effect here, because it is quite annoying. But anyway, doesn't matter too much. We have to deal with it either way. Go to export bus, pop that there. Go ahead and hook that up to a cable somewhere. I guess we'll just do this. We're on a new set of 8 channels here. And then with that, we just go ahead and put in what we want, which is that. Give it an export bus and acceleration. At which point this should turn on. You notice I'm zoomed in, and now I have slowness 5. And that's going to keep running until that power is at full, at which point it'll stop, and I guess I'll go to the next generator, because I'm not going to work here while this is going, but really easy to automate this one. Just a real downside, right? Since the next one's so easy, we'll just deal with the debuff here. Let's go ahead and hook this one up. This one's going to be the Nether Star mycelial, so this one just takes Nether Stars, right? So all we have to do is Nether Star. Don't think we have to do any auto-crafting or anything on this one, because we're actually just automatically produce them. But you'll notice we're automatically going to get a debuff here. Actually, it went away. Oh, we got it for a second and then it stopped. Oh, it automatically filled up. But you get Wither from this one, so I guess we don't have to worry about that one. But you'll have that one going constantly in this area as well. So that's another one you have to worry about there. But that's another one already automated. We don't have to worry about that. The death we could probably do right away as well. We just deal with all the debuffs, actually. Go ahead and do that right there. Because this one's going to take a while. This one actually takes a while to fill up here. This node doesn't actually produce much power. Anyway, let's go ahead and hook up the export bus on this one. Do this here. And we use pretty much anything on this one. Actually, if you go to the death generator, there's all kinds of stuff you can use for this one. It's all pretty easy either way. Yeah, you use Rotten Flesh. You could use the Wither Skulls. It doesn't seem to matter what you use either, I guess, for the burn time. So I'm probably going to go with Rotten Flesh, probably. Go to Rotten here. Yeah, we got 168k. We should be fine with that there. Don't have to teach it anything at all. And I'll just go ahead and accelerate that. Now we're getting another debuff. Now we're getting... I don't even know what that is. It doesn't really hurt either way. Bleeding, I guess? We're getting bleeding. Anyway, let's get out of there. And that'll be one more. And once that one fills up, I can actually go ahead and do the last one. Last one, I think, is going to take a little more work, right? Now, this one's just explosive. We could actually do this one right now, too. what we'll do is go ahead and make the recipe first. So this one here is going to be the TNT. So this one will be TNT. TNT has more burn time. You can just use, actually we already have that recipe. You can use gunpowder as well. And with that you, I guess, just have less burn time. So you might as well just use the TNT there. And we'll just deal with the debuffs here. Go ahead and grab ourselves an export bus. Pop that there. Go ahead and hook this one up. And this is the most annoying one out of all of them. I think I already have the explosion sound. I guess I'm muted, so we don't have to listen to it at least. But anyway, go ahead and do that. This here. And that's going to start being really annoying any second now. Wait. I don't have a craft card. There it is. That's going to be going there non-stop doing that. So I got this all hooked up. I'm extracting the power into a flux plug. So it's actually pulling in the little bit of power that's coming in, right? It's only 5,200 that's actually coming in from all these generators here. But every one of them is producing. I did have to tweak one. I'll show that in a second. But anyway, when I put this down, you see it's full of power. And if I actually hook up this plug here, you'll see, oh, bypass limit. There you go. We're producing 25 million RF tick out of this thing now. See there, the progress is, it checks every, I guess, 5 ticks, I guess, to see if the power is running out of every generator. If so, it produces more power, right? So it's actually draining it non-stop, which is amazing. And it's working out pretty well here. So yeah, it's definitely doing the thing. The one tweak I had to do here is all these have no speed upgrades. So none of them have any speed upgrades because we don't worry about the, I guess, the pulling of the power. Except for on the Nether Star one. The Nether Star has to pull faster. So I had to put a advanced pipe upgrade in this one because this one's actually producing, I believe it's 8,000 RF tick in that one. And if it gets full, it actually stops working, right? So we need to have that one constantly running. So make sure you put a speed upgrade in that one, and you should be good. But with that, we have 25 million RF tick just like that, which is insane. It makes this thing look pathetic. Even makes this look kind of sad now. And in there, we can see tons and tons of power. That'll actually fill this up in no time, actually. And once this gets filled up, I guess, that'll turn off down there, too. Which is nice, because I won't have to look at those explosions all the time. Although I knew I was going to have to deal with it. Another one I had an issue with, I didn't realize, was this one here. The Rocket Mycelial. This one gives you levitation. I did not realize it had levitation. So that one will end up moved out here as well. I don't know where, though, because I don't want to move that one. That one's a pain. I'll move this one. I don't think it matters on this one. So anyway, that's cool, right? 25 million RF. 16 generators, fully automated, and this one here will end up sitting in this little hutch here, just prettied up a little bit, you know what I mean? And then it'll be considered done. So we have insane amounts of RF, and everything is good in the world, right? So I thought that was pretty neat, and it was really easy to do. Like even the potion, not the potion, the enchantment one, which is usually a pain in the butt, took nothing to set up. It was actually super simple. There you go, it's checking, it's doing the thing, setting in the power. Again, I need to bypass limit. There you go, fantastic all around. So yeah, I may go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. I mean, we did it. We got this done. That is fantastic all around. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.